What's up guys, I'm Zach with the Florida Float Brothers. I'm here with my best bud Tobias. Today we're gonna do a little bit more of an advanced tutorial. We're gonna do how to do a backside 180 using FlightFins. Oh! The tutorial is gonna be on backside 180s, but if frontside's more comfortable for you, go for that. The only difference will be which way you rotate. Same thing if you ride goofy. The direction of the rotation's all that changes. I always do them in delirium, but for first learning, I found mission was easier. But if you're on a pint, I recommend doing it in grass, but it's been raining here, so I had to move everything inside.
Step 1.
Get FlightFins. Whoa, it goes without saying, but you need FlightFins for this one. I'll put their website in the description below so you can find out where to get them. Step 2, put on your brain bucket. Wrist guards are also a good idea. Step 3, in order to do a backside 180, you're gonna need to get comfortable jumping with FlightFins. Practice riding forward and jumping up in the air, using the FlightFins to lift everything off the ground. Land, knees bent, and ride away.
While in the air, try to focus on keeping the one wheel level.
Next, practice jumping with FlightFins while riding switch. Because doing a 180 means you're going to be landing switch, this will get you used to landing and riding away in the switch position. Once you get this down, it's time to learn the twisting motion. Step 4, here's the twist. I would actually recommend first just practicing doing a 180 on flat ground without a one wheel. The one wheel adds about 30 pounds of weight, so really I'd make sure you can at least 360 without the one wheel before you're ready to move on. Crouch down, twisting slightly the opposite way you spin, ready to spring up. As you're jumping up, twist your upper body in the direction of the spin, looking with your head over the shoulder.
Your legs will follow.
Then land with your knees bent.
It's important to note that while you're doing these twists, you want your shoulders to stay level and feet to be landing on the ground at the same time. As you can see in this twist, my left shoulder is lower and my left foot hits the ground first. When you're doing a 180 on the one wheel, this will cause you to lean too far, making you fall.
A bonus clip that's not really necessary would be strapping yourself in to a snowboard on carpet or grass and trying 180s, as it's kind of a similar feeling. Once you're comfortable with this, you're ready to get on that one wheel. Activate the one wheel and stay in place. Don't roll forward or backward. Do the crouch and spring that we just learned. This time though, as you jump, you're going to want to lift the one wheel up with your feet. You shouldn't have to lift your knees too much, as you're using your upper body from the jump to lift the one wheel. I'd recommend practicing just rotating 90 degrees for your first few, since you don't have any momentum. Each time you land, think about if the front or back foot pad taps on the ground as you land.
Make slight adjustments each time, focusing on keeping your body level until you land on only the wheel consistently.
Once you're comfortable spinning 90 degrees or more in place, keeping either bumper/float plate from tapping the ground, you're ready to put it all together.
Step 6, land your first backside 180 with FlightFins, or whichever 180 you're doing.
This time, as you're crouching down, lean slightly on your toes for backside or heels for frontside to get the one wheel to start twisting before you leave the ground. This will give you momentum to make the 180 much easier. Remember, as you're crouching, you're slightly rotating the opposite direction of the 180 spin, ready to spring up. Spring up, twisting your upper body and looking over your shoulder.
Bring the one wheel 180
degrees around, bend your knees as you land, and ride away. Post a video of yourself landing your first 180 on
Instagram and tag at Florida Float Brothers.
We'd love to see it. If you missed last week's video,
check it out up there. Don't forget to hit subscribe
down there and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. High five. Good boy.